All right, what's going on, guys? I'm making this highly requested video today to talk about the best settings to use for EzAlgo. Now, as you guys know, we have three EzAlgo indicators inside the EzAlgo bundle. We have V7, EzSR V2, and the EzOscillator V4. Now, first things first, we have some huge updates coming to Easy, things that haven't even been implemented on TradingView before. So if you guys want first access to those updates, be sure to click the first link in the description below. That will get you access to EzAlgo and all future updates. But we're gonna start by removing a lot of this clutter to make things as easy as possible to follow. So the first thing we're gonna do is go into the EzAlgo V7 settings, and we're gonna actually toggle on the minimalistic. So what this does is it changes those big bulky buy and sell labels down to a simple B and S. I also like to change the signals offset to around 2. That just moves the label closer to the candle, so it just makes things look a lot smoother. I like to keep the sensitivity on 1.7. The buy and sell signals are actually meant to be used for the Heikin-Ashi candles, so it doesn't really matter what sensitivity you're using if you're on Japanese. The automatic stop loss and take profit, I actually like to keep toggled off, all right? I don't use the automatic stop loss and take profit. I will set my stop loss based on the current market structure, usually above or below a certain key level. Come down to trend settings. I like to keep the show candle coloring on, and the trend ribbon is entirely up to you. I personally don't really use this that much, so I'll turn the trend ribbon off. The EMAs I'll have off. Sometimes I'll like to turn the EMAs to see what kind of trend we're in, see where the 144 EMA is. As you can see right now, we've just flipped and retested the 144 EMA, meaning I am bullish. You can see that price respects the 144 EMA very, very well. Then go down to the reversal settings. I like to keep the show reversal settings for these diamonds. That marks when price is overbought or oversold. I like to keep those on. And the reversal bands, I like to keep toggled off. Every input that you see in EzAlgo is meant to be used as confluence. You never want to have one strategy based around the reversal bands, just as you would never have one strategy based around the buy and sell signals. So we're going to toggle the reversal bands off. And the show trend dashboard, I'm also going to toggle off as well. Essentially what that does is show if price is above or below the 144 EMA on various time frames. We will have a new updated trend dashboard in the V8, which would be a lot more simplistic and easy to follow. But for now, we're going to turn all of that off. So this is what your chart should look like now that we've optimized the V7 settings. Let's head into EzSR V2 and see what we can do. So here's actually where I like to customize things a bit. The first thing we're going to do is get the time frames right. I like to keep the chart time frame on. I also like to have the 4-hour time frame on, and I also like to have the 12-hour time frame on. For the levels, I'm going to go 3 across the board, meaning I only want to see the 3 closest levels for each of these time frames. And we're going to turn the zones off on every single one. This is what I do personally. If you want the zones on, you can. We're going to change the style in multi-time frame 2 to solid, and we're going to turn off the show price on every single level. I only want to see the time frames. So now your chart should look like this, where we have the dotted lines for the chart time frame, we have the solid lines for the 4-hour, and we have the dashed lines for the 12-hour. This is a setup that I use most of the time, and honestly, I don't really use the chart time frame. I like to have it on for more confluence, but the 4 and the 12-hour are the time frames that you really want to be using. I find that price respects these levels the best, so always have the 4-hour and the 12-hour. You can have the daily as well. There's not going to be too much of a difference between the 12-hour and the daily. All right, now that we have the SR settings optimized, let's head into the EzOscillator V4. Now, I like to keep this default. So every setting on here is what you should use 100% of the time. The only thing that you can change, this is totally your personal preference, is the only show wave trend divergences in the overbought and oversold zones. What that will do is mitigate some of those smaller divergences. The divergences in the overbought and oversold zones are the high probability divergences. Keep in mind, these divergences are real time and they're non-repaint. So there will be some false signals. For example, we got a bullish divergence here. Price didn't really react, but on the following bullish divergence, we saw that huge move to the upside, which I posted in the Pro Discord, a 4% move with no leverage. And these divergences work very, very well on a higher time frame as well. You can see we had that bearish divergence on the 4-hour, marking the local top, and price dropped. And we had that bullish divergence with a mild buy signal, marking the local bottom. So those are the optimized EzAlgo settings that I personally use. In the next update, these will all be default for you, so you don't have to go in and change anything. Now let's talk about the strategies that you can use with the setup. All right, the first strategy, which is one that I talk about all the time, is using a key fib retracement confluence, usually the golden pocket, with the multi-time frame support and resistance levels. What this means is that if you see you have multiple resistance levels on different time frames overlapping with a key fib confluence, in this case, right, we have a golden pocket overlapping that 12 and 2-hour resistance levels, you should be looking for a short position at this level. So in this case, it would be something like that with an entry right around here. All right, the second strategy you can use is a swing failure pattern of a key pivot, right? That could be a candle wick or an EzAlgo support or resistance level, and then go down to a lower time frame, such as the 1 to 5 minute on the Heikin-Ashi candles, and look to take the first buy or sell signal that crosses that level. Just for example, in this case, you'd be looking for a swing fail of these candle wick highs right here. What you'd be waiting for is for price to come up and then start retracing below that level. And during the retrace, you're going to go to the 5-minute time frame using the EzAlgo buy and sell signals on Heikin-Ashi candles and take the sell signal going back through that level for your entry. And the final strategy that you can use are the EzAlgo divergences at key levels. So if you notice that price is at a key support level and you see a bullish divergence, similar to what we saw on the recent bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame, you can enter a long position, dollar cost average your entry on a higher time frame, and have multiple take profits at each EzAlgo resistance level. There are tons and tons of strategies that you can use with EzAlgo. These are the 3 main strategies that I use. If you guys want to follow my trades, join the pro Discord and you can enter trades along with me and learn how I'm finding these entries. Well, those are the best EzAlgo settings to use. Like I said, we have a ton of new updates coming soon, so be on the lookout very shortly. Subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.